Wilson back again today. I've got a lovely card that uses the Molly die to double cut and give you a really pretty accent on your background. I'll show you what else we're using. This sentiment set is the Petite Lavish Sentiments, a clear stamp set by Creative Expressions. I'm going to be using parts of the Tahiti, the Pacific Ocean Collection Fiji, as well as the Bora, and the Molly die from the frames and tags. Now, one of the things I always like to point out on my country collections, the insides matte and layer. So what I've done is I've pulled out all the center hexagon shapes, and I've just layered them up from the 3 different dies so you can see exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So we will go to those in a little bit. I'm going to start with the Molly. And I'm just going to be using the decorative die in the center here without the cutting edge. We're going to line that up on the edge here, and we'll do a bit of cutting. Just about like that. I think that looks good. Just sort of eyeball the edge piece there. And I'll tell you what, I'll give you a quick measurement before I cut. 4 3/4 by 7 1/4. Okay. Pop that onto our cutting plate. And take out all our pieces. So I need to do just a tiny bit of, so I've got a really nice die across the center there. So now what I want to do is take that same die, make sure I've got all the fall away pieces removed, and oops, and we are going to cut it across the card now. So the center part will actually double cut, but that won't show at all. Okay, put that out. So when you're designing your card, this is one of the things that you can do to add a little bit of accent if you know that that center, which cuts funny, will be covered up. So don't panic when you see that. You just have to think long term on your design and how you want it to look, okay? There we go. So I'm going to pop that onto a piece of black card behind there so it'll show through. So I'll just use a little bit of spray glue. And just make sure I catch all that die cut area. So you can see that starting to build up. In fact, we can go ahead and put that onto our background and work forward from there. So I've used the same teal card and the black in my matting and layering. And I've got the white with the piercing around it as I do. Pop that into place. So the next thing I want to do is create my focal element. So I've gone ahead and cut the outside of the Bora in black, and I backed it with white, and then I cut the center out, so I've got a frame, okay? So the next step I want to take is to use the center from the Bora and the center from the Tahiti. They're different sizes, so you can use them together. We'll pop that down onto a piece of white card and put this one in the middle of it. Just give a nice spacing. Clean off my cutting plate, and we'll run that through. So all the country collections work this way, so you can use the pieces from either of them to kind of intertwine and make new designs, so it's really nice like that. Clean that out. And a couple little pieces here, so you can see how pretty that looks. Now what I want to do is back just that section with the teal card. So I've got one I've already done, and I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here around the edge. Okay, pop that into place. There we go. And I'm going to put this over the top of it, and then we'll trim around it. Mounting foam around the edge to support it. go. Pop that down so it's nice and centered. And just get a tissue here. Missed the glue a little bit. And some scissors. So trim away the extra bit. Just keeping your scissors at an angle, going around, works beautifully. There we go. So I can bring this piece back in, and we'll just add a tiny bit more glue to that. Center it right in the middle, so you won't see that part that you cut out and double cut. There we go. A little bit like that. And I've got a double string of white pearls on an adhesive strip. We're going to just trim down the center of these. I love to use them this way because, first of all, it goes further, and I just think it's a beautiful accent on your cards. There we go. Peel this off. Just get it started. We can just run it along the edge here. There we go. And the other side on the top. Tell you what, I'm going to turn it that way, be easier. Catch the edge of the card and just lay those down like that. And I've gone ahead and I've cut my sentiment, and using the different dies inside of the country collection, I've got a mat for my sentiment. So I've matted it in black, and that is from the Fiji. That'll fit right there. And I've stamped my sentiment, cut it out with the inside of the Tahiti, and then I've edged it with a little bit of Decadent Teal Color Cloud on a smoothie. And that will finish this off right in the middle of my card. Now the only thing I would add to this are a few little pearls on the places, and you have a gorgeous card just to send a friend. I love the colors, it just makes it pop. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Our YouTube channel is full of other videos for you to watch, and the blog has a daily card every single morning.